Well, greetings, and once again, welcome back to the Insanity. Last time we left off, we had just started to refactor the green science, which was about time, and we will continue to do so in this episode. But first, naturally, we have a problem. What is my train doing there? Right, that's where I parked it last time. And the problem that we are first of all going to deal with here is in the coke area, naturally. Because while we scaled coal in the, or coke rather, in the last episode, its output is full because of some side products. So we just have to deal with that. And the way I'm going to deal with it at the moment is by constructing a huge pie tank. That should help, I think. If it doesn't, we will use a programmable speaker to alert us if that happens, or when that happens. Give me an overflow valve, please. Thank you very much. And now it can start producing things again. How great. So I'm hoping, kind of, that this is a problem that is now solved. It actually doesn't appear to be so, which is quite natural, considering that we just need more of these regenerative heat exchangers to sort of deal with the, oh yeah, definitely, dear me, to deal with like different temperatures and stuff. But for now, we will just do something like this. And I have a feeling that this might go rather quickly, actually. Which is why I'm going to have a signal that basically says that if anything is more than... Will you let me finish? God damn it. Oh, holy cow, this is producing very quickly. This is bad. More than 200,000 or something. Then please alert me. Global playback, show alert, do all the things. Yellow signal, yeah, whatever. Red signal, actually. I don't know. Okay, let's hope that this at least stays cool for this episode. We will just see what happens. I do have a plan of what to deal with it. I just don't want to do that now, but eventually I will be starting to use distillates and stuff and real oil mess. And I'm very much not looking forward to that. So that's why I'm going to refactor the red science production instead. So we have a couple of things we are probably going to need, namely microorganism mine, microsyndiate 25. Do I want to know what this is? No, I do not. Thank you very much. I need some glass though. Luckily, I think I know a place where we can get that. I just want to get rid of some wood here. Come on, come on. Thank you. I also seemed... That's obviously not what I wanted to do. That was very stupid. Click one time too many and you just take everything. That's not at all what I wanted. Okay, do I have any more stupid things? I'll actually want to keep some of this graphite. Oh, here we have some clay. Thank you. Let's not click one time too many. No, I don't want to go there. I would like to go to the glass area production. Because I need glass. What do I need? I'm going to need some iron as well. Surprise, surprise. So let's see, I would like to have a microorganism mine, or rather 3 of them probably. Assembling machines, okay, let's see, we do want to fix this high pressure furnace and the pulp mill. I do need a pulp mill, and I don't have the iron for a pulp mill. Or the wood, actually. Now I instantly regret having given away all my wood to a chest, but sure, that can be fixed, I guess. Oh, look at this. This is definitely my lucky day, because we have iron. That's certainly not every day that happens. Not much I can tell you. Hey, give me like 250 more. Thank you. Oh, come on. Now let me go and just put some of my items into that thing. Thank you. I realized a couple of episodes ago that I have I had completely forgotten about the Shift C command from even distribution mod. It just allows you to get rid of all your things, and this is not the city block I wanted to go to. Off by 1 error. Oh, right, so the wood. Well, luckily this is exactly where I dropped it off. Thank you. Pulp mill. Maybe 2 of them at the moment. And then a high pressure furnace, or a bunch. Or just 1. That works as well, I guess. No, it doesn't really. It does not. I would like to have some copper, please. I probably need some more of these. Yeah, it's the circuit boards. Of course it's the circuit boards. Thank you. Cannot insert high pressure furnace. Inventory is full. What a surprise. Okay, so high pressure furnace. Now, actually, instead of going to this city block, we shall start with the agar, which will be produced in this seaweed city block. And while I'm in the area, I will just finish this rails a bit. Ah, not like that, come on. Oh, come on. Can you just... Yeah, okay, fine. And I'm running out of rails, which is why I'm building so fast. Better build it before it runs out, or something like that. And while I'm in the area, I would very much like to have a radar in this intersection. And again, we have this little problem with the blueprint. Okay, so let's see if we can give some electricity to you. Oh, come on. There we go, hopefully. Yes, you have electricity. Nice. So, hello, pressure furnace. And right, this place currently does not have any item provider, which kind of makes sense. But the thing is that in order to produce some agar, we would very much like to have some fluids, some steam. Steam is what we would like to have. And I don't mean steam as in the platform steam. I mean steam as in the thing that you boil water to get. So please request some coal dust here, will you? $2,000 should be enough for a while. Perfect. And oh, look at that, we have some water right here. Isn't that just fantastic? I would like to have a filter inserter, please. With some coal dusts. I wonder if I ever will change this item and start boiling something else as well instead. Probably not for a while. Yeah, that works, I guess. Why not? So can you just store some of this water here, please? That's steam. Ugh. Need so many inserters. Don't happen to have any... Yeah, exactly. No simple circuit boards. Very well. How is it going over here? Do we have any coal dust? We have fair amount of coal dust. We are getting fair amounts of coke. And we are not doing too badly at that part. Good. And now it seems like it has started a request. So, okay, seaweed. Oh my god. Surprisingly few amounts of seaweed. Do I want to prioritize anywhere here? No, I do not. I want it to split 50-50. Because otherwise it will just wait for ages until either the agar production is full or the seaweed production is full. And both of those can probably take a while. So that seems like a bad idea. Okay, give me some seaweed into these machines, please. Seaweed, there you go. And you still don't have any steam. Very well. You shall get that soon, I hope. And then once you have steam, feel free to take these things out of here. And move them across this production. To our item provider up here. Yeah, something like that. So this is AR, and let's have like 4,000 of this. Should be enough for quite a while, I hope. Come on, where are you, train? You are on your way, and thank you for reminding me that I need to change the name of this train stop. Item requester. Thank you. Cool, now get started, please. That means that we can mark this as done. Did I remember to request this in this thing? I probably did not, actually. I did not. Agar. That's where we should configure minus 4,000, and this is where we should set a 0. Otherwise we would have a big configuration problem on our hands. Cool, just start producing some, will you? Thank you. This is going to take ages. Agar, HRs, I don't know. Bad attempt at a bad pun. And 2 wrongs doesn't make a right. Luckily 2 rights doesn't make a wrong either, so that's good. Okay. Here is another intersection where we would like to have a radar. Ah! Actually, can you just move that one back? Thank you. Because I would like to have also the green and the red signals and so on here. Thank you. Let's park here maybe? No, this is a bad place to park. That's better. And this means that I will not need this water over here. Cool. Now let's get started on the other things. First of all, we need a pulp mill. Or two. Oh dear me. I'm going to need a bunch of fast inserters. So that's a bunch of cellulose. That's taken care of. Good. Empty petri dish, agar. Let's see. Cellulose should go into the last, one of the last steps at least. Empty petri dish and agar. That should be fairly easy actually. And the good part is that we can request both. And the even better part is that we are already requesting both. Cool. I no longer need... Exactly, I have stopped requesting the coal dust. Very good. Now then, please. Let's see, how many more items do we have here that we are requesting? 4. Perfect. In that case, I will save some inserters simply by putting them next to each other. So empty petri dish. And agar. And then here we need moss and glassware. Glassware is already there. So let's see, yeah, that should work, I think. So then these assembling machines can go somewhere like this, maybe, I don't know. Oh, and of course I need some more simple circuit boards, because why would I not? And how do I want to... No, I don't actually want to have it like this. I would like to have it more like this. I have to think about how to scale things. Do I want to build horizontally or vertically? And right now, I would like to build vertically, I guess. Not entirely sure why myself, but it just feels better. It feels like this way I can scale more. And it will be easier with the logistics. So empty petri dish, that's actually something I would like to provide from this station. And when I want to provide something, and I want to provide a lot of things, and I want them to be easily configurable, I use red wires. Petri dish. And then we are going to need incubated petri dish as well. Yeah, sure, 4,000. It's a lot in this case, but let's hope it will be fulfilled eventually. Cool, then we have a microorganism mine, which is not very micro. It actually takes up a fair amount of space. And we will be using this to... I'm not sure what the process is called, to be honest. We'll be using these to do things, essentially. Doing things with the petri dishes. Doing useful things, doing I don't know what. But I know that we are doing things. Okay. Then these will also be provided eventually. And in that case, I would like to have a red wire. Oh, come on. Fine. And then we would also like this process to move forward, where it shall be combined with the cellulose, and we're running out of space. That's interesting. Okay, how about you go on this belt instead? And then you go responsible for moving things around to somewhere else. In this case, that would be okay, these should be combined. Then we need the moss. And then I need more belts. And I need more inserters. And then sure, let's build it over here, because why not? And then I need more machines. Let's start with just 2 of them. I don't think this will be the part that will slow things down, essentially. Because if I remember correctly, these are fairly quick. Well, maybe not, but okay. And then here comes the funish part. Let's see. These should, first of all, both be provided and go on to the next level. So this is the providing spots, where we have basic substrates, less than 0. And here we have basic substrates, 4000, and automation science pack, which is the goal of all of this, where we will also set a limit of 4000. Cool. Now then, moving right along. Here comes the fun part, or the big part, or the thing. And let's see, this is going to require quite a bit of space. And now the only thing is that I need a research center, and making one of those costs a lot of circuit boards. So it's time to move. Let's see, where do we have it? We have it probably over here. And this to-do news red science production will not be there, I can tell you that much. It will be completely different place. Hello, everything. How about you stop doing things? How about you just, I don't know, get out of here? And this will be quite a bit of a cleanup necessary here. See, that's how you start science production or science research. That's how you start researching things again. Oh dear me. So stop doing that, stop doing that. Oh. And open them up so that it's easier to clean things up. I stop these petri dishes, stop all the things, stop that. You do not... Oh dear, of course. These are going where? Hey, where do you... Okay, right. Underground belt, this belt, and stuff. And then it goes to this huge mess. Which is kind of getting deprecated now, I would say. I essentially don't need it or want it, or yeah, well, I need to have it somewhere, that's for sure. Hello, you are very much in the way. But I think that for the next couple of things that I need to like bioprocess or bio start like the production of things off, I'll just move things around manually. Let's clean up these belts. I did get a good comment about like using item sinks and so on to just like cut off the input and then let things sink away. Very good suggestion. I have tried to do that in some cases. In this case, unfortunately, that does not happen. I think I have quite a bit of rubber here. And I do. Eventually I should move it to the right train station, but eh. And this means that I also don't need the moss in this area. What is this train that's just on its way? It's providing wood. That's fine. I'm okay with wood. But I no longer want this moss. So this moss can actually also go into this chest. Thank you! Output full, no shit. Although I would say that you also have input empty. Oh dear, it seems like it's time to clean up a bit of this old fluid bus. Because things are no longer required. Oh, this used to be molten glass. How interesting. Well, it just so happens that the glass production has moved permanently. So it's like a 302, HTTP status 302 or something. Ah, dear me. And this glass processing belt is going up to this optical thingy, which we are now producing elsewhere. And that will mean for sure that we need to deal with that mess as well at some point of moving the green science production, but I sort of already kind of almost have a plan for that. Yeah, I mean, you are not going to do anything more, so we might as well remove the methane pipe as well. I am fairly happy to not have to do all this by myself, but very happy to have robots do the job. I am, however, willing to move the actual machines themselves. Cool. And look at that, it's starting to look like we almost can build a little rail around here. Oh, so many things. Oh, no. Come on. Thank you. Okay, this is your last one. Last warning or something. Thank you. Cannot insert simple circuit board. Inventory is full. Anyone surprised? Actually, I would like to set this threshold again back to 0. No small electric poles anymore, please. No agar. And that means no seaweed. Kind of. And someone has broken an important power pole. Well, fairly important at least. See, all this production is now existing elsewhere, so this production over here is no longer needed. Okay, let me just put down these machines somewhere. It feels like I should go around and click Shift C somewhere. Question is where? Maybe here. That's a start. So this processes will just be allowed to finish. And then I would very much like to go and get some more rails. Where is my dear Nixley tiles? First, let's wait for the robots for a bit. That's enough. Oh, what's this? No Nixley tiles? So I need a bit of more rails. And speaking of rails, it seems like we very much have a problem here. Because we don't have a lot of rails left. That's for sure. I think or hope, or I'm not sure, maybe the mall is producing some. Can't quite remember. Should probably check on that at some time. Wasn't I doing something else? How did I end up here? I'm not sure, but a little bit of cleanup has never hurt anyone. Is this steam pipe even used for anything? Where are you going? Okay, you are going here because reasons, not sure. Seemed an underground pipe. We found a missing underground pipe. That means that we can just deconstruct this area. Is this a problem? No, thankfully. Are these a problem? Not yet. Maybe will be. We'll see. And this benzene is also not going anywhere. So many unused pipes. Now then. How about we fix this trains place? This should no longer be a roundabout. or it's not a roundabout, but whatever it is. Instead, this should be some good old-fashioned straight rails. Ugh. That's what I call a cleanup. Actually, I have blueprints. Why am I not using blueprints? Thankfully, I have blueprints. Good! I would, however, like to just finish this manually anyway, because otherwise the trains will not be moving through here. And it's important to have trains moving through. At least like that. Cool! That's some cleanup. The rest we will deal with later. At some point. Now please go back up here. Oh, damn it, I forgot one thing. I forgot what I came there for. But oh well. Let's just go inside here a little bit and just press this magic button. Did it help? Honestly, not sure. Here, you made this. Or someone. Take that. Oh, and we have plenty of empty petri dishes. We would like to reuse them. Do I have anything else here? Nope. Okay, let's go get that research center. And with this rail crossing, our train network is now a bit more completed. Not completely completed, because the edges are missing and things are a bit of a mess, but yeah, somewhat completed. Right. Why do I have this many items in my inventory again? I just need to get rid of some things. I need a bigger inventory. Cool. I forgot to see how many items it had produced, but thankfully there is a recording of this, which should tell you how many items that one had produced. It's probably quite a bit, to be honest. That was a very vague description. Okay. Hello, Research Center. How have you been? Long time no see. Tempting, but no, I don't want to make the Pi Science pack or the Chemical Science pack just yet. I would love to have them, but I am lacking some of the prerequisites. Just like a few, like half of them or so. Cool. So this should go through here. Let's put it through. This is a good spot. Excellent spot. Oh, and the glassware. Of course we need the glassware to go over there. So science pack, red science pack, automation science pack less than 0. Thank you. So okay, let's move this again. I would like to change this belt, but not at the moment. Because I'm afraid that my inventory will be full pretty quickly, and then yeah, bad things happen. Okay, let's see. Take that and take that. For some reason, Shift C didn't want to get rid of those things. So what are we missing? Oh, we are missing a long inserter. That's better. It's good to see at least that you have gotten some things. Or was all this just manually? How is the agar production going? 305. Because you need more seaweed. Yeah, I can see that. See that. Damn, those take a lot of power. But okay. Oh. That should help a bit. Okay, Red Science refactored. Here comes the first delivery of Red Science. Woohoo! Isn't that just great? I think it's awesome. I think this was like way over time. Good. And we are producing agar, petri dish, incubated petri dish, basic substrate, and are providing all of that to LTN, which is great. So next stop then is green science. And looking at the green science, there's a couple of modifications we can do here. First of all, petri dish, we have that provided. And then the next part is that incubated petri dish is also provided. And other than that, there's not many simplifications we can do here, unless we want to provide soil to LTN, but no, that sounds like a very bad idea. But what we would like to have is some place to build laboratory equipment, because besides that, all other things are built and provided to LTN. But laboratory instruments, that's another matter. We will use the recipe involving an engine unit because that's more efficient. Engine units can be advanced casted, but we don't have yet access to that recipe. So there are two different ways to make engine units, and one of them is more efficient, so naturally we will be using that version. Using duralumin, small parts, and belt, which we get from rubber. And by the looks of it, all other things here are sort of provided to LTN, but small parts is, I'm afraid, not stable enough yet, so that needs to be produced as well. Bolts is actually provided to LTN now. So I'm thinking that this laboratory instrument, since I believe that there is like another way to make laboratory instruments. No, there is not. There is another way to make equipment chassis, however, using casting. And optical set we have in LTN, simple circuit boards we have in LTN, or rather should have. Small parts has an advanced casting recipe which we can get later on. So there's a lot of things here involving casting, which makes me tempted to produce this at the casting area. So that's what I am going to do at the moment until I change my mind. But first, do we have possibly like any amount of simple circuit boards, please? I really wish I saved one of those old old automation machines that existed in the beginning, because those can use the bad recipe for simple circuit boards without me thinking about it, so without me handcrafting. Taking a little detour. Do I actually want to have this here? Let's see. Engine units, that's from pipes, belts, small parts to aluminum. We actually have all these things in LTN, and if I produce it here, then it would be kind of a bit potentially messy with spaghetti belts and stuff. So I think actually I would like to keep this area clean-ish. So what we are going to do is to go to my parking. Alright, there's still no path over there. And take my car. Because we are going to add a new area. New city block. Huzzah! I have so many bloody things. So many bloody things. Oh, seaweed crop facilities. That can be useful to have. Advanced foundry, automated factory, classifier. Trash lots are full. Oh, how great. So we need to get some more landfill. Luckily, it just so happens that I know a place. Oh dear me, how many robots. They are even giving me some useful things. Why do I request that much rubber? I honestly don't know. Not sure why I need that many small parts either. Oh, come on. Okay, let's just wait here for a little while. So let me show you where I'm planning to build things. I am planning on building the green science production over here. Green science. And that's not called green science, it's called logistic science pack. And I'm planning eventually when if these coke oven gas becomes a problem, or when it becomes a problem, I'm planning on having distillates using crude oil and coke oven gas over here. So this, and it seems like I misspelled this, distillates. And these can be used for so many bloody things, so this is going to be a mess, but we might be able to use it to get some more coal gas, which we are currently not even lacking. Interesting. Very well. Let's go get some landfill. Oh, this is the old AUG area, I think. Oh, damn it. A robot can repair you. It's becoming trickier and trickier to use the car to drive here because I just keep building more and more stuff. I wonder why that happens. Oh, come on. It's fine, you weren't needed. Oh, this is like the old place where we once had some... Oh, come on. Some inserters to produce the sand and stuff. And oh, by the way, before we actually... Oh, come on. Before we actually do this, I would like to clean things up here a bit. No, come. Do you have to... Do you have to do... Oh, boy. And here I will actually be using this draining technique. Just to put things in a chest or something. Because I don't want to have these things in my inventory, essentially. Because this was the old sand production. You made these. You made these. And okay, that was apparently not enough. Oh, come on. Oh well. Yeah, now you can. Please tell me that this pipe is empty at least. It is, thank you. You made these. Thank you for having made those. Now I feel my inventory slightly cleaner, which is a very good feeling. So that ends the old glass production area. We are still lacking tailings, quite a bit of it. Let's see, where is our landfill? Oh, come on. Iron stick, soil extractor, gasifier, high pressure furnace. Oh, damn, I have simple circuit board suddenly. Yes, yes, cannot insert landfill, inventory is full. You know what, sometimes I am an idiot actually, because I have realized that instead of just putting the landfill... Oh, is that already empty? Instead of putting the landfill into the car, I could just put the rest of my inventory into the car and just fill up my inventory. So I will try and remember that for the future. While there is some free space inside like the center of our base and so on, I would like to keep things like expandable and so on, so that's why I'm preferring in this case to use a new city block. And if we would be playing C block, this is the time when I would fight enemies and possibly miserably fail. But since we are not playing C block, but PyBlock, there doesn't quite seem to be that many enemies. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I should move. Oh my god, I don't need to make this place this big, but while now that I have started, let's just continue a bit approximately over here. Darn it, over here. So instead of me failing with enemies, you can see me just failing with spaghetti. And I just realized the old like Factorio saying that trees are the real enemy. And in PyBlock there's not even any trees. So that's interesting. PyBlock doesn't have any enemies at all. Well, except like the billion advanced recipes that just makes your whole factory a damn mess, I guess. More and more landfill. I will only fill in half of this city block more or less, because I don't think that I will need much more than that. At the moment, at least. Let's see if we can save a little pool here somewhere. That's a small pool, actually the smallest acceptable pool to put an offshore pump into. Another small pool. And sure, another one. Cool. And this little intersection over here could use a radar. Thank you. So, let's begin, shall we? I think I kind of have all the ingredients that I need. So let's see. What will I be needing? Like overall, I will be needing an inventory item requester, that's for sure. No fluids here. Phytoplankton. I would like to make that from flue gas. Wastewater I need to provide. Pressured air can be made locally. So flue gas, water is easy. Equipment chassis. That's possibly something I could make in the, or actually not even that. I will not be making anything more in the casting area for now. I will just make it here. It's easy to change it later to request instead of providing locally. So it seems like I just need one item requester and two fluid requesters, one for flue gas and one for wastewater. So item requester. Yeah, let's start with you over there, and then let's have two fluid requesters. Is this, let's see. I can never learn where this, there, let's put it there. And then let's have one item provider. Feels simple enough. Maybe green science isn't that difficult. Just kidding. Do I have a Roboport? You know what? Let's... Oh, dear lord. Hello, robots. Ah, you're taking things from me. Oh, cool. You're emptying my trash lots. Very helpful. Let's actually start building these roboports. And sneeze warning. Ah, dear me. I hope I'm not like the only YouTuber who sneezes in their videos. Ouch. Okay, a robot can repair you. I'm wondering if this one might be in the way for trains. Kinda looks like it. Good. It was not in the way actually. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the internal size, and then that means that should be a thing over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, good. Excellent, and that means that there will be another one over here. Cannot build on water, yeah, I know. Something like that. Ah, yes, you don't have power, do you? Cool. Now the robots can reach me in this area. Very nice. I don't think we will have a lot of time to finish this area in this episode, but let's set up some basic things at least, like the requesting especially. And the train stations. Oh yes, the train stations. Green science. Flue gas. Requester. Green science. Wastewater requester. So this is flue gas requester. Cool. And this is green science item provider. And last but not least, here we have green science item requester. And this is the most important one at the moment. So let's see. What will we be needing? Oh my god. Okay, let's see. Do we have any duplicates among the blocks? I don't think so. Jesus. So let's see. I was about to say engines, but I need pipes, and pipes I can get from iron plates. And then I need bolts. Duralumin. Tin plates. Gear wheel, iron stick, iron. Okay, lots of iron. Rubber. Also quite a lot of rubber, if I can remember correctly. Duralumin, tin plates, copper plates. And let's see. Simple circuit board. And that thing, what's that called again? That optical set. And let's see, engines I'm producing here. I think maybe that's everything that I need for this block, that is. Ah, this already is quite a bit of stuff. Should we use warehouse forwarding here? Or should we use this? Let's see, that's a lot of stuff. Let's use some warehouse forwarding. There is a bit of space over here to produce the actual things. Do I have a blueprint for warehouse forwarding? It seems like I have some blueprint at least. I'm not perfectly happy with this blueprint, but it works. And the most important part is this combinator, which will just forward all of the requests, essentially. Now, I would also very much like to have an arithmetic, or actually I can move this one. I can move this one up here and tell it that this warehouse should have some of these things. Namely, it should have everything minus 1200. Output everything. And then this will need to forward this request using a red wire downwards. And then this thing will be responsible to decrease it with what you have there, and then you may just take everything and multiply by 1 and output everything, because right here I would just like to change the color of the wire essentially. And I think this will actually be working. Thank you very much. Will you be requesting something, please? And in cases like this, it can be helpful to have a big electric pole nearby where you can just see like the total of everything. So, who is the first lucky thing? Bolts and copper plates. Nice. So let's just make sure that you can actually move forward here. Excellent. I think this will work. And then we can sort of start to plan for where to put everything. And here I think I would like to use this little shed technique just to separate the items a bit more. Oh my god, I need so many filter inserters. That's the only bad part. 4 simple circuit boards for each filter inserter. Oh dear me. So please have some duralumin and some tin plates. And you may have copper plates, you may have iron stick, which we don't have yet, so iron plates essentially, and bolts, which we do have. And then we have rubber, we have more duralumin, we have... Okay, maybe we need to add some more stuff here. How about we also add rubber? But then that becomes tricky. That becomes very tricky. Because there's not a lot of room here. I would like to just move this one around a bit. Please stop that and start that. Thank you. So now it's a little bit more space. Although this one has... Well, I could easily just use more extra inserters to move things along. I'm not sure, we will see. But thank you for watching and see you in the next episode.